Right. So, along with the blind boxes and like, I don't know, mystery bags and stuff that I get from Etchr, I order a lot of their single just sketchbooks because I'm just a sucker for. I love their paper. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love their paper. Because I love the designs they put on everything. They're just really interesting. So this is one of the things I ordered. It took forever to get here. I ordered it months and months and months ago, and they finally sent it. So this is the Accordion Stack Firehorse Edition. They, several months later, did a different one that was the four. It was, again, it was an no, it wasn't accordion. It was 4 books, but I think they were lay flat books instead. But it was more money, and I knew I was already getting these, so I got these because I was born in the year of the fire horse. And I just thought, oh, that's so cool. So I guess it's every 60 years. So I'm going to be 60 this year. So these are, I love the box. I love the little design. So each, I'm not thrilled with accordion books, but I have an idea for what I'm going to use it for. Each one has like a different horse posture on it. They're square, cold pressed and hot pressed, 4.5 inch square, 33 pages each. So the hot press is 220 GSM and the cold press is 230 GSM. I don't know why it's such a difference though between the two. I just don't understand hot and cold press, I guess. That the cold press can just take a gallon of water, and the hot press, you put one little drop on it and it starts curling up. So I do prefer the cold press. It says mixed media, but I don't know. It says it's 100% cotton, so. Oh, deckled edges. Opens flat, it says. So I don't know what the other ones. Oh, because it's accordion. All right, let's open the box. All right, so you open it, you can see them. And I also don't really like small sketchbooks, but I just thought, oh, they're so cute. All right, let's check them out. I like the box. I don't know what I would put in this, but it's just really cute. It's got that little hole in it. If I had a little mouse, I could make a little house for him. Okay, so this is the red one. This says cold, so it says in the back, cold press. Cold press. So see, they have different, he's just standing and he's moving his little feet. And these must be the hot press. Hot press. And they're just so pretty. Let's look at them. Okay, let's start from here. Let's look at this one. So I find accordions just very awkward because I'm just so used to using a regular sketchbook. But because of the size, I kind of have an idea of what, oh, they feel so soft. It's a really interesting fabric. It feels, I don't know how to explain it. It's very smooth, but there's a texture to it. Oh, I like it. So it's got a little, oh. In every stroke, a pulse, every page, a journey. That's really cool. Okay, because you don't know, like this feels like the side that you would paint on. So the opposite side is not as textured. So is it gonna work the same as, you know, I don't know. And do you start this way? Do you start this way? Do you do both sides? My idea was to do, I keep seeing these, it's Murphy in a bag, if you hear noise. I keep seeing these pictures that people do of a cat in a box, like a perfectly square box. And there's a cat like jammed into it, you know, what how cats do. So I thought I might, I don't know if I can do a whole bunch of them, but I'm gonna try. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it though. If I should do it, maybe I should do it just the fronts, because this is the side that you're supposed to work on. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So we'll just work this way, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, so that's that one. I wonder if they're all different. I got groceries delivered yesterday, and they usually deliver them in plastic bags, which Murphy loves. But yesterday they came in paper bags, and he was so excited. because you get to play in the paper bags. Okay, so this is a cold press, the other cold press. Oh, so they do. Each one has a different saying. So let your hand find its stride. Same thing. And it's got that soft fabric. I don't know what that is. It just feels really cool. Does it say? It doesn't really say, but I don't know. It's different from their usual, because some of them feel like suede, and some of them are canvas. All right, so this is one of the hot press. But this one is different. It has a fabric feel to it. I guess they all have the same background, like the sun shape and the little leaves and stuff, but the horse is different. So I think the way it works is in the Chinese zodiac thing. So there's 12 animals of the zodiac, and they just go through the 12 and then start over again. But in addition to that, they have the 5 elements, and those go for 2 years. So like, say it's the year of the horse. I don't know the order that they go in, but say it's horse and it lands on fire, so it's fire horse. And then the next animal is, say it's like snake, you're gonna have fire snake. And then you move on to the next animal, like cow, and it's gonna be water cow, you know. So it takes 60 years for it to go through a full cycle. So I found that interesting. So did I open this yet? This is the hot press. Stay steady, make more art. Yeah, these are really cool. I wasn't sure about these because I saw them when they first came out, and I went, no, I'm not getting those. And I went, I really kind of like, okay. These feel more, I don't know. So they're smoother. These are just, so it's just hot press paper. And this is the last one. Yeah, maybe I'll just keep the box, and once they're all finished, I'll just keep them in there. That'll save space. I've got like a cabinet that's full of all my sketchbooks. And I have to place them according to size, because sometimes I have little tiny ones and I've got to like stack them. So this would be good to stack them on. There's that little horsey. Find your page, the line will follow. So yeah, this is really cool. It almost feels like plastic in a way too. It's a very strange feeling. I like it though. So this is, again, the hot press. All right, so that's that. So I'm going to, I'll do like a little speed draw paint thing. I don't know what I'm going to use yet, but I have an idea of what I'm going to do, and which one should I do it in? That's the question. So, it depends on what material I use. Maybe in the hot press I'll use something different. I'll use, do they feel different? This one feels really smooth. I don't know. So maybe I'll use a different material, like maybe I'll just use drawing pencils in the hot press, and I'll use maybe ink or something in the cold press. So, all right, I'm gonna do that. I will be back with whatever I come up with. So this is another sketchbook from, like, a special sketchbook that I ordered from Etchr, like a limited edition, or what did they call it? Limited edition. I hate puns. Okay. But I've been ordering several of them, so I might do like a couple at a time. I might add this onto the Fire Horse set that I got and just do a little piece of artwork in it. So let's open it up. It's funny how some of them I've ordered before this. I ordered like a couple before this, and this came first, so I don't know. And that Fire Horse one came really late. I mean, I get this stuff because I love their paper. It's my favorite paper. And oh, it feels hard there. What is that? There's something in there. And I'm a sucker for an interesting cover. So anyway, this is, so it's 100% cotton. It's A5, which is, I don't know, 8x5 or something. So it's called Violet Dusk. It's cold pressed. Landscape, mixed media, 230 GSM. And I guess you get the 30 days things. I already had that. So. Oh, okay, that's what it was. Like, what's that lumpy thing? All right, it's so pretty. I just love, I don't know, I just love an interesting cover. I have so many sketchbooks that I need to fill. All right, so the size A5 is 5.8 by 8 by 3. 8.3. Opens flat. Lamited edition. And it's got like, I've gotten sketchbooks from them before that have this, like a similar kind of design. I like it. And this one has little paintbrushes on it and the little llama. Orange elastic. This lovely paper. And it does open flat. Yeah, it's nice. So, I think I have an idea for this, for the picture I'm going to do for this. I saw it just the other day, so of course I'm copying somebody else, but anyway, yeah. I've used this before and it works well. I can just soak it with water and it's perfectly fine. So probably going to do watercolor. I have the idea. I just have to do a speed sketch and that'll be it. Yeah, I think I'll combine this with the Fire Horse because I've got a couple of ideas for those and I'll make it into one video. So, all right, I'll be back with my idea. Okay, let me shut that off. All right, so I decided to do one picture in the hot press and one in the cold press. I can't remember which is which. This is hot press. One in the hot, one in the cold. And then I decided to throw this in the mix because I figured wasn't much else I could do except show you the sketchbook. So we're throwing everything in together now. So what I wanted to say was this was the description on these Fire Horse sketchbooks, and I noticed that it said hand-torn deckled edges. Well, that's not true. They made a mistake because these are the accordion, so there are no edges. So, I mean, there's edges, but all right. So anyway, apart from that, so this is hot press. I spilled some water apparently. Okay. So I used colored pencil in this because I always have issues with the hot press curling up. So I started at the beginning of the accordion. And I did this little kitty, and I used mostly the Derwent drawing pencils, and I used there's a couple of Jane Davenport colored pencils in there too I used. And I used some white from my Copic Acrea, just because whenever I can use that up, I try to. I kind of want to add some shadow here. I always do that. I think I'm done, and then I go, no, I gotta fix some stuff. All right. So I copied this. I saw this. I just thought it was cute because it was a square shape. I'll show you what I did. So I saw this, and I love this style. It's just not a style I normally do. So I kind of tried it, but I added my own touch to it. But I also found the actual original photo, which is this kitty. So I thought that was kind of cute. I put in the search engine cat in box, square cat in box, and that came up. So I was going to do a series of these, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of references of cats in boxes that are perfectly square, so I'll probably end up doing other stuff. But they're mowing the lawn outside. This works fine. It works perfect with colored pencil. It's just I'm probably for hot press going to use a dry media because I just don't like the way it takes the water. It's not like the cold press. So anyway, and the size is so tiny, but I love the books, so I'll use these for little tiny projects that I want to do. And for the watercolor, I did a puffin. I don't know. I wanted to do a puffin, but I wanted to really get I don't like doing stuff really small, so I did a real big close-up. You'll see why in the next one, because I don't like doing stuff that's really tiny. But yeah, I did that little puffin, watercolor, perfectly fine. Love it. This paper's my favorite. So there's that. Okay, so then this one, this is the, what's it called? I forget. Violet Dusk. So I did acrylic gouache and the drawing pencils again. Now, I don't like doing it small. I had even issues doing the cat, which is very easy to do, but her face just looks terrible. But it's so hard for me to get into, it's easier for me to do a bigger face. Doing it small is very difficult. So I based this on a picture I saw. Stop. Where is it? Here. I saw this picture, and I thought the cat, I was drawn to the cat, of course, and I thought that was kind of cute. So I just kind of changed the colors a little bit. I came up with that. So gouache is really nice on this. This is cold press. This will take water. But I just felt like doing something different. I wanted to do something really kind of bright colored. And I was going to use, the thing about acrylic gouache is that it dries quickly. So I didn't have a lot of time to do shadowing. So that's why I brought the pencils in, because I figured I could blend the two of them together and it would be fine. So, but I love the kitty. I think the kitty came out cute. So yeah, that's it. So that is this week's video. I should have split them up and done one on Saturday and one on Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to do with the schedule because apparently I can't post on Sundays for some reason. But we'll see. I don't know which day I'm going to put this up on. So what's coming up? Let's see. So I have something coming from Sketchbox. I have one of the mystery bags. And I think at the beginning of July, the Etchr blind boxes are supposed to come. So I did order a few of those, and we'll see. Don't mind the noise. And we'll see how those are. But all the other Etchr stuff seems to be coming like at the end of July, so I'm going to have nothing until then. So in the meantime, I'll have like a regular sketch box, and I don't know, we'll figure something out. I'm sure something will come up. And I guess that's it. So yeah, this handled the gouache fine, and I like the size, and yeah, so new sketchbooks. The last thing in the world I need, but I love them, so you'll be seeing more of this. I do have a couple I got 1, 2, maybe 4 separate, oh, for God's sake. All right, they're out there like weed whacking and right in front of my window, so I'm gonna make this quick. So yeah, I've got like 4 different sketchbooks coming up that are coming in. One comes with the class. I think maybe two come with washi tape, and then I think there's just one plain one. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, they're coming up, so we'll have some interesting things to show. So anyway, I'm going to stop now before this guy comes back. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!